Building a business is kind of like learning to work out or go through a consistent diet. And that's learning that to understand that you're going to have your ups and downs and that it's by a lot of small, simple changes and actions that something great is built. I think about like I use that analogy of working out, and I love working out, and I've had years where I went like 5 years straight almost for 5 days a week and had a lot of success. And then I've had the years where a couple of years where I really never even touched the weights, even though they were sitting right here in my garage with me. When we think about building a successful business, it's building one small habit with one small action. Regardless of where you're at, if you're at the idea stage or whether you are running something and starting to even feel stuck, it's those small little actions, just like starting to get back in shape, just like starting a diet that help us get to that next level, that help us become successful. The people who are really, really fit, they didn't get there overnight, and they didn't get there by never failing. The people who have, your Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, right? They didn't get there without failing. I think about it like Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson utilized this story called the hero's journey. And in that hero's journey, right, you're down here, but your hero, well, where the hero's going to be, this platform, how they got to becoming that hero, didn't just have this straight line up, right? Each time they started to build, and they'd go a little higher towards where they wanted, and then they'd kind of fall off. And then next time they do it again, and they'd fall off. Something would happen as they were trying to become that hero. And eventually, after that path, as they went up and they fell off, and then they had to start back over again, they eventually reached that status, that level where they want to be. You guys, the hero's journey is where we're all at. So one of the big things that we can do is create small habits and actions in other parts of our life, even outside of our business. Whether it's our health, our fitness, our diet, whatever it might be, put those into action. Because when you get strong in one area, it's going to make it easier to do it in another. So I want to know what areas of your life, including a business, are you working on small actions to reach that hero status? Put it down in the comments.